If you walk through almost any nursery or garden center, you expect to see beauty, color, and life.
But what many people do not realize is that some of the most toxic plants in the world are sold right next to harmless garden favorites. These plants look innocent, but they can cause serious illness, severe reactions, and in extreme cases, they can even be deadly, especially to children and pets. This video series exists for one reason: your safety. Across 6 short episodes, we are going to expose 10 extremely dangerous plants that are commonly sold in nurseries. You will learn why they are dangerous, what risks they pose, and which safer alternatives you can grow instead. The goal is not to create fear. The goal is awareness, so you can make informed, confident choices about what you bring into your home and garden. Throughout this series, remember one key idea. If you are not 100% sure a plant is safe, assume that it is not, and research before you buy. This is especially important if you have children, pets, elderly family members, or guests who may not recognize toxic plants. Many of the plants you will see in this program contain powerful natural chemicals. These are not mildly irritating. They can cause vomiting, breathing difficulty, organ damage, heart rhythm problems, or severe skin reactions if eaten or handled improperly. And because they are sold in ordinary stores, most people never suspect the danger. So let's begin with plant number one of the most toxic ornamentals ever grown. Oleander is a large evergreen shrub that produces clusters of beautiful pink, white, red, or yellow flowers. It is extremely popular in warm climates because it is drought tolerant, fast growing, and blooms almost all year. But behind that beauty is a serious warning. Oleander is one of the most poisonous garden plants in the world. Every part of the plant contains cardiac glycosides, toxic compounds that affect the heart and nervous system. That means the leaves, flowers, stems, sap, and even dried cuttings are dangerous. Pets and livestock are especially vulnerable because even small amounts can cause serious medical emergencies. If ingested, oleander poisoning can lead to nausea, vomiting, dizziness, confusion, irregular heart rhythms, and severe complications. Even handling cut branches and then touching your face or mouth may cause irritation or reactions in sensitive individuals. Burning oleander wood is also extremely dangerous because the smoke and ash can carry toxic compounds. One of the biggest concerns is accidental exposure. Children may pick the flowers, pets may chew the leaves, gardeners may trim the plant and forget to wash their hands. And because oleander is sold openly at garden centers, many people never realize how hazardous it is until something happens. Despite these risks, oleander continues to be marketed as a low-maintenance landscape shrub. From a safety perspective, especially around families and animals, it simply should not be planted. If you currently have oleander growing at your home, the safest approach is to treat the plant with respect, avoid handling it unnecessarily, and seek professional removal if you decide to get rid of it. Do not burn prunings, and avoid composting any part of the plant. If you want the same lush, blooming look without the danger, consider safer shrubs such as hibiscus, rose of Sharon, bottlebrush, or non-toxic flowering roses. These plants deliver color and beauty without the severe toxicity risk. Oleander is just the beginning. In the next videos, we will reveal more high-risk plants that are still being sold to everyday gardeners. Some are toxic if eaten, others cause blistering skin burns, and a few are so dangerous that even small exposures can be life-threatening. By the end of this series, you will know exactly which plants to avoid and which safer choices to grow instead. If you care about family safety, pet safety, and peace of mind, stay with this program as we continue uncovering the 10 most dangerous plants you should never buy from nurseries.
At number 2, we have Foxglove, one of the most visually stunning flowers you'll ever see in a garden. Tall spikes rise from the plant, covered in rows of bell-shaped blooms in shades of purple, pink, white, and yellow. It looks magical, almost like something from a fairy tale landscape. That beauty is exactly why nurseries stock foxglove year after year. It attracts bees and hummingbirds, it's easy to grow, and it instantly transforms a flower bed into a showpiece. But what most people never realize is that foxglove contains powerful heart-affecting compounds that make it highly toxic if eaten. These compounds, called digitalis glycosides, have actually been used in controlled medicine for centuries. In a hospital, Under medical supervision, they can help stabilize weak hearts. But in the wild plant, the dose is uncontrolled, and that's where the danger lies. If swallowed, foxglove can cause severe nausea, vomiting, confusion, irregular heartbeat, fainting, and life-threatening complications. Children may be especially at risk because the flowers look harmless, even playful. There have also been reports of people becoming unwell after handling foxglove and then touching their mouth before washing their hands. Pets can be affected as well if they chew the leaves or flowers. So why do nurseries continue to sell foxglove? Because it's beautiful, it's easy to grow, and customers love it. But most buyers never receive a safety warning. If you love the tall, colorful cottage garden look, there are much safer choices. Try snapdragons or salvia. Both grow tall, bloom in stunning colors, attract pollinators, and are considered non-toxic options for homes with children and pets. Foxglove may be beautiful, but if you have kids, pets, or frequent visitors, the risk simply isn't worth it. Choose a safer plant and enjoy the same visual impact without the worry. At number 3, we come to a plant that has been responsible for more pet emergencies than almost any other: true lilies. They're elegant, they're fragrant, they appear in bouquets for weddings, holidays, funerals, and Mother's Day. Garden centers and florists sell them constantly. And because lilies are so common, people assume they're safe. But for cats, they are one of the most dangerous plants in existence. Every part of the plant is hazardous: the petals, the leaves, the stems, the pollen, even the water inside the vase. Something as simple as a cat brushing against the flower, getting pollen on its fur, and then grooming itself later can expose it to enough toxin to be life-threatening. Early signs may include vomiting and loss of appetite. Without immediate veterinary care, the situation can become critical very quickly. The highest risk lilies include Easter lilies, tiger lilies, day lilies, Asiatic lilies, oriental lilies, stargazer lilies. These all belong to the Lilium or Hemerocallis plant families. It's important to note that not every plant with lily in the name is the same. For example, peace lilies and calla lilies can still irritate pets, but they do not cause the same kidney-related effects seen with true lilies. Dogs generally do not react the same way cats do, although they may still experience stomach upset. The most severe danger exists specifically for cats. So why do nurseries and florists still sell lilies? Because they're traditional, they're symbolic, they're profitable, and many customers simply don't know the risk until a pet becomes ill. If you want the same graceful, elegant floral style without risk, choose orchids, roses, or Gerber daisies. All provide stunning beauty and are considered safe for homes with cats. If you have cats, treat every lily as off-limits. Even a small accidental exposure can be dangerous. Choosing pet-safe flowers eliminates the risk entirely. In the next video, we'll continue exposing more dangerous plants you may see at your local nursery, and we'll keep giving you safe, beautiful alternatives so you never have to choose between style and safety. Stay informed, stay safe, and protect the people and pets who depend on you.
Next on our list is sago palm, a plant that looks exotic, tropical, and decorative. You will often see it in landscaping, modern gardens, and even inside homes as a potted feature plant. But despite the name, the sago palm is not a true palm. And far more importantly, it is one of the most toxic ornamental plants ever sold to the public, especially for dogs. Every part of the plant contains toxins, but the seeds, sometimes called nuts, are the most dangerous. They may look harmless on the ground, which makes them easy for pets to pick up. Exposure can lead to severe illness in pets very quickly. Even tiny amounts can be risky. Because of this, veterinarians worldwide warn against keeping sago palm anywhere near animals. Here's why nurseries continue to sell it. It looks sophisticated and ornamental. It survives in harsh climates. It fits modern garden design trends. And many customers don't know the risk. But if you have dogs or visiting children who might handle the seeds, this plant introduces unnecessary danger. There are excellent, safer alternatives if you like the tropical look. Consider Erica palm, Parlor palm, Majesty palm. These create the same lush, green feel without the risk profile of sago palm. Bottom line, sago palm may look elegant, but in family environments, especially with pets, the safety concerns outweigh the style benefits. Choose a non-toxic tropical plant and keep your home secure. Plant number 5 is visually striking and fast-growing. The castor bean plant produces giant leaves, dramatic red or burgundy tones, and unique ornamental seed pods. Many people grow it because it makes a bold, architectural statement in the garden. But this plant contains a natural compound called ricin, a highly toxic substance found mainly in the seeds. The risk increases because the seeds look unusual and interesting, which can attract attention from curious children. Pets may also pick them up while exploring the garden. Even though most people will never intentionally eat garden plants, accidental exposure does happen, which is why many countries advise caution with castor bean plants, especially in residential areas. So why is the plant still available at some nurseries? Because it grows easily, because it looks dramatic, and because garden designers often value it for its visual impact. But when we weigh visual appeal against potential risk, especially around families, the answer becomes clearer. This is not a plant that belongs in most home gardens. If you want a bold, dramatic foliage plant that is considered safer, try red Japanese maple, elephant ear, smoke bush. Each of these provides deep color, large leaves, and visual drama without the same concern linked to castor bean plants. Bottom line, castor bean plants may look impressive, but appearance should never outweigh safety. Choose dramatic plants that protect the people and pets who share your environment. And, as always, we will give you practical and beautiful alternatives so you can create a garden that looks amazing while staying safe. Stay informed, stay aware, and make choices that protect your home today and tomorrow. Welcome back to our series on the most dangerous plants commonly sold at nurseries. So far, we've explored plants that look beautiful but can cause serious harm to children, pets, and even adults. Today, we're continuing with plant number 6 and plant number 7, both extremely common and deceptively safe-looking. Let's get straight into it. At number 6, we have azaleas and rhododendrons, among the most popular landscaping plants in the world. Walk through any nursery in spring, and you'll see them everywhere, bursting with vibrant pink, red, purple, and white flowers. They're evergreen, hardy, and transform any yard into a colorful display. But behind this beauty lies a serious hidden danger. Azaleas and rhododendrons contain granotoxins, compounds that interfere with your body's electrical signals, the same signals that control muscles, nerves, and the heart. Ingesting even a few leaves or flowers can cause nausea and vomiting, dizziness and weakness, dangerously low blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms. Pets are at risk too. Dogs chewing on leaves can become critically ill, and young children may also be tempted to touch or taste the flowers. Historically, even honey made from rhododendron nectar caused severe illness, known as mad honey. So why are these plants still sold? Because they're beautiful, easy to grow, and profitable, and most buyers are unaware of the risks. Safer alternatives: if you love colorful spring blooms, plant camellias or viburnums instead. They offer lush foliage and seasonal color without any toxic risk to children or pets. Bottom line, if you have pets or small children, consider replacing azaleas or rhododendrons. The beauty isn't worth the potential emergency. At number 7, we have a plant that looks completely harmless, almost angelic, lily of the valley. Those tiny white bell-shaped flowers, their sweet fragrance, and the way they spread across shaded areas give a woodland charm. But lily of the valley contains cardiac glycosides, toxins that affect the heart. Every part of the plant is toxic, including flowers, leaves, stems, roots, and even the water from a vase. Swallowing even a small amount can cause stomach upset, dizziness or confusion, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, cardiac complications. The bright red berries after flowering are particularly risky for small children. Even touching the plant without washing hands can be dangerous. Why do nurseries still sell it? Because it's charming, traditional, and easy to grow, but the danger is rarely mentioned. Safer alternatives, sweet woodruff, ajaga, or lamium provide the same carpet-like woodland effect without any toxic risk to children or pets. Bottom line, lily of the valley may look innocent, but it is extremely dangerous. If you have children or pets, replace it with a safe alternative. That wraps up plants number 6 and 7 in our series. Next time, we'll continue uncovering even more hidden dangers in your garden, plants you might already have in your yard. If you found this helpful, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment telling us if you have any of these plants at home. Awareness saves lives. Garden safely, choose wisely, and protect your loved ones.
Welcome back to our series on the most dangerous plants sold at nurseries. In this video, we'll cover plant number 8 and plant number 9, both commonly found in homes and gardens, yet extremely hazardous if you have children or pets. By the end of this video, you'll know why these plants are risky and discover safe alternatives that provide the same beauty without danger. Let's begin. Plant number 8 is the well-known dumb cane, also called Dieffenbachia. This plant is popular for its large, glossy leaves patterned with white or yellow streaks. It adds a tropical feel to homes and offices, tolerates low light, and is nearly indestructible, all reasons nurseries sell it widely. But ingested, even a small bite can result in intense burning in the mouth and throat, swelling of lips, tongue, and throat, excessive drooling and difficulty swallowing. In severe cases, temporary inability to speak, which is why it's called dumb cane. Even handling the sap can irritate skin, and if it contacts the eyes, it causes intense burning and discomfort. Pets are at risk too. Dogs or cats chewing on the leaves or stems can suffer pain, swelling, and gastrointestinal issues. Safer alternatives. For a similar tropical look without the risk, choose parlor palms, spider plants, or Boston ferns. They're easy to care for, non-toxic, and perfect for indoor greenery. Bottom line, Dieffenbachia is beautiful but extremely hazardous. If you have children or pets, avoid it entirely. Plant number 9 is the autumn crocus. This plant produces stunning purple or pink flowers in the fall, making it a popular choice for seasonal color in gardens. But unlike spring crocuses, autumn crocus is highly toxic. It contains colchicine, a potent compound that can cause severe illness or death if ingested. Symptoms of ingestion include vomiting and diarrhea, abdominal pain, organ failure in severe cases. The danger is heightened because symptoms may not appear immediately, delaying treatment. Even small bulbs or flowers are hazardous to children and pets. Why nurseries sell it? Autumn crocus provides fall color when few other flowers bloom, making it attractive for landscaping despite the risk. Safer alternatives. If you want vibrant fall blooms, consider asters or sedums. Both provide beautiful fall color, are easy to grow, and completely safe for children and pets. Bottom line, autumn crocus is a silent but serious threat. Always choose non-toxic fall flowering plants if your family or pets are around. That concludes plants number 8 and 9 in our series. Next time, we'll cover the final plant in our countdown, a common but highly toxic evergreen. If this information has been helpful, subscribe, enable notifications, and comment below if you have any of these plants at home. Remember, awareness protects lives. Choose safer alternatives, garden responsibly, and keep your loved ones and pets safe.
10 most dangerous plants you should never buy from nurseries, Part 6. Welcome to the final video in our series on the most dangerous plants commonly sold at nurseries. Today, we'll cover plant number 10, summarize the key safety takeaways, and share bonus tips to make your garden safe without sacrificing beauty. By the end of this video, you'll know how to protect your family and pets and make informed decisions about every plant in your yard. Let's start with our final plant. Plant number 10 is the yew shrub, an evergreen commonly used for hedges, topiary, and foundation plantings. Yews are popular because they tolerate shade, are easily shaped, and provide year-round greenery. Nurseries love selling them for landscaping purposes. The danger: almost every part of the yew plant is toxic. Leaves, bark, and seeds contain taxine alkaloids, which affect the heart. Only the red fleshy covering around the seeds is non-toxic. Ingesting even a few leaves or seeds can cause irregular heartbeat, low blood pressure, cardiac arrest, which can be fatal. Pets and children are at particular risk. Dogs, cats, and livestock have been poisoned by chewing yew clippings. Toddlers might accidentally ingest seeds or leaves while playing. Safer alternatives. For safe evergreen hedges, consider boxwood, holly, or arborvitae. They offer privacy, structure, and greenery without the hidden danger. Bottom line, if you have yews on your property, seriously consider replacing them with safer options. Across this series, we've explored the 10 most dangerous plants sold at nurseries. Oleander, Foxglove, lilies, sago palm, castor bean plant, azaleas and rhododendrons, lily of the valley, dumb cane, autumn crocus, yew. All of these plants pose serious risks to children, pets, or livestock. The common thread is that nurseries often sell them for their beauty and hardiness, rarely warning about toxicity. Awareness is the key to prevention. Identifying dangerous plants and replacing them with safe alternatives can save lives. Here are practical tips to keep your garden safe. Audit your property. Walk your garden, identify any toxic plants, and take photos for reference. Prioritize removal. Start with the most dangerous plants if children or pets are present. Use safe alternatives. Replace toxic plants with non-toxic options that offer similar beauty. Educate your family. Teach children never to put plants in their mouths and supervise outdoor play. Protect pets. Train dogs not to chew plants. Create barriers and provide safe chew alternatives. Research before buying. Always check toxicity using the ASPCA or poison control databases before adding a new plant. Keep emergency numbers handy. Post poison control contacts for humans and animals in a visible place. That concludes our series on the 10 most dangerous plants sold at nurseries. By following these guidelines, you can enjoy a beautiful, vibrant garden without risking your loved ones or pets. Remember, beauty doesn't require danger. Make informed choices, garden safely, and protect the ones you love. Thank you for watching, and stay safe in your gardening adventures.